I think consistency is like the number one habit that most people just can't do long enough. Like they can't, it's crazy because they'll be right there where it's gonna be a breakthrough, and then they self-sabotage. And it's like, you know, and I've heard so many people say this, like 1,000 days. I think Andy says this, 1,000 days of just doing a thing every day to work on you.
One of the things that I've noticed for sure is this idea of the consistency long enough. I cannot tell you how many people, man, I've watched get so close and they just fatigue. And I think the reason they fatigue is there's no external proof yet. So they don't get, people look for a lot of things. Number one, and I want you to talk about this. Number one, they look for the external, like, hey, there's no evidence. Like my bank account isn't bigger. Our sales aren't up. My body hasn't changed yet the way I want it to. Or they're obsessed with getting support from the people around them. You know, still my spouse hasn't bought in, still my parents haven't bought in, still my friends think I'm crazy, and it just wears them down because they're like, no, if I just keep, and I feel like, at least in my case, I'm like, look, they're probably not going to support you until you win. And if you just know that going in, it's not such a big deal that you don't get it. Like most people only support. That's why most people aren't believers in faith. They have to see something.
Yeah, prove it.
They have to prove it. And so you're gonna have to prove it in life. But I think what you just said is so factual, brother, because not only have to be consistent, long enough. Can you be patient long enough and deliberate long enough and basically wear everybody else out?